Hello, my name is Lieutenant Colonel James Davis. I retired from the U.S. Army after 24 years, and I'm the Director of Junior ROTC for Horry County Schools. I oversee the 9 junior ROTC programs that we have here in Horry County School Districts. We have 4 Army programs, 4 Navy programs, and 1 Air Force program, all at the high school level to offer opportunities for the students here in Horry County Schools. I actually joined the Army while I was in high school, my senior year, just over 40 years ago. October 19th, 1981, I actually didn't leave until after I graduated. I graduated June 3rd and left home on June the 15th. And so I knew that I wanted to be in the military. I served overseas in Korea, in Washington State. I missed my home, came back home after my term had expired and went to college. While I was in college, I found myself missing the Army again, so I joined ROTC at the University of South Carolina, got commissioned as an officer and branched as a military police officer, where our task force, we call Task Force Guardian, oversaw all the military police operations where we provide security at the facilities, we escorted convoys throughout, and we maintain a place that we can keep the person under U.S. control very, very safe there. And as I mentioned earlier, I also worked with NATO. And I served the capacity that we call Provost Marshal, which in regular people's terms, that's called Chief of Police. I got to basically end my career where I started, on a university at Florida International University as a professor of military sciences. My wife and I met in the military, and she has been a strong advocate, supporter for me in the military. As I look back and reflect, don't think I could have did it without her. So this was certainly a joint effort, a team effort. So when I deployed to Afghanistan, I still remember the day of August 25th, 2003, because that was unique to me because I have 2 sons, one who is less than 2 years old, and I'm deploying away and not sure when I'm coming back. And it was certainly a defining moment for me to understand that this is not only bigger to me as the organization, but bigger to me as the family that cares for me too, and wondering if my son, who's not 2 years old, is going to know who I am when I come back. Certainly it took a team effort, and that's how we had to approach it. It was certainly had its challenges, but the rewards was just astronomical with the things we've done. Each assignment, you meet great people who you become very attached to and become a part of your life. At some points and times in your life, that's very challenging because you're going to meet people and you're going to have to say goodbye to them, not knowing when you'll see them again. I'm wearing what we call the pink and green uniform. This uniform was used in World War II, and in recent years, the Army has changed its formal uniform. It was Class A uniform, Army service dress, back to the uniform that we wore in World War II called the pink and greens. And so my uniform is reflective of those awards that I've earned from those different assignments and roles that I've had over the years in the military. Shiny badge with the star on the top is what we call the Senior Parachutist Badge. So I am a paratrooper jumping out of planes while in flight, and went through training as a jump master and earned a star to go on top of the parachutist badge. On the bottom, there is a set of wings with a helicopter in the middle, and that is an air assault badge. And that's because I learned to specialize in air mobile operations and rappel out of helicopters. If you see the patch that's on my right sleeve here, this is the soldier sleeve insignia for former wartime service. This patch is representative of the 10th Mountain Division. I served with the 10th Mountain Division in Afghanistan, and when you serve in combat with a unit, you will permanently be assigned that patch. The 10th Mountain Division is a legacy division. It was established in World War II out in Colorado, mostly with the U.S. Ski Patrol, focusing on Arctic conditions, and they made a really strong name for themselves in in the Italian campaign in Italy during World War II because of the ability to scale mountains and those things. Again, it's a legacy division in the Army, and I was truly honored to be a part of that division and serve with them in Afghanistan. Knowing that I was a part of that is just so inspiring for me. And it was great being a part of something bigger and being able to see different places, experience different places with my family, and to actually serve my country at the same time.